And welcome to the Geeky Puppet Show After Hours Party. It's actually a snow day for me. We've had snow over the last 2 days. They've canceled my work. I've been stuck here with 9 degrees. And when I do get to go to work tomorrow morning, it will be -10, they predict. So, looking forward to seeing if the battery will start. I am joined by the great and talented Eric Breen and,
Bagora.
yes, the Gora, and his wonderful sidekick, known by many names, but tonight he's going by RDV at Geeky Puppet Show. Hello,
I,
R for
I,
short, right? R? Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was better than just going by Legion.
Yes. Well, that's good. Let's see who's in the chat. Oh, there's a bunch of people. They must not have
Paul is
anything
here.
important to do. Here is Scotty. He was first in line. He's very happy about that. I am one of us was the second, which is, that's pretty good to be second. And well, I don't know. Where are these people? Did my first comic review of 2025. I have checked out Scotty's channel. I think you have to join to view it, but go on over there and check it out. There's the name of it. Or you can actually click on what I've just done. I've clicked on his name and right click, and it says go to channel. But if you do that, you leave this wonderful channel. No one wants to do that right away.
Graphic.
Cool.
I was looking at my temperature now. We're the same.
Oh, wow. Oh,
and I'm
boy.
further north than you.
Here is Paulo. Hello, Paulo. Paulo, there is a link in the chat. I've put that there as a courtesy for anybody. In case someone wants to join us. I expect to be joined by Captain Strange Life and possibly Jambo. Higgy Pop is on assignment. It wasn't DJ Cumberbung, it was Bill McClintock. Go check out that channel for all great kinds of tunes. Is that the guy that played a Doctor Strange in the movie? Nope. Here's the Jackson Roy Kirk.
Cumberbatch.
No business like no business.
I think was Doctor Strange.
Do you have a lot of snow there,
RDB? About 6 inches, but it's kind of like scattered.
Wouldn't that make him the Ethel Merman?
Yes. Clouds on this side of Atlantic. We have temperature in the midst. Yeah, Europe is bailed out with all that tropic ocean and stuff. Hello, Ranger Sly. Speaking of north of you, RDB.
I feel like in Northern Ireland, you probably get like ocean effect snow where it's just horrible. Anything on the coast. Who's Kelvin?
That's another temperature scale.
Oh, I thought it was some guy's username, 60 Kelvin.
Here's Michael Taylor. Hello, Michael. And picking your poison. And there's somebody named RDV in the chat. Brutally cold by me. I agree. People talk about going to Mars. I always wonder if they have a clue. Mars' average temperature is -80 degrees Fahrenheit.
We'll just send Russians over there. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They could be the first ones on Mars. We beat them to the moon, though.
When I was in school, they made us watch this film strip of a guy standing in Alaska. It's -75, and he expectorate for you kids out there at Spit, and it's frozen before it hits the ground. I always thought that neat.
And was he wearing a t-shirt and shorts?
No, he was full.
Those people do exist. They have them up here too. It's just like you're nuts.
Hello, missing Mars. All right, I am one of us. RDVs again. Uh-oh, no internet.
Yep, she's on day 2 of no internet. She texted me. I told her, take it as a sabbatical. You can just relax.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Easy. How you doing? We have a store in town called Mars Homes. They're all saying hi to each other. We've got some great books to show you. You're not going to believe how just dynamite everything is, right, guys? Right?
Well, I don't got a lot of dynamite. I got a lot of other stuff.
Okay. few firecrackers.
If you want a dynamite, though, I'll grab the dynamite books.
How did you know I was undecided? I decided to go with the green shirt tonight, but I told Eric Breen I had to go comb my hair before I got on.
He's actually got both shirts
Well,
on.
you couldn't wear the red shirt or you'd be killed off in the first
That's-
scene.
You only wear the red shirt on our readings. That's why I didn't know.
That's Maranya. Maranya is the red shirt of.
I may have wore red. I don't remember.
Salmon, little maroon.
Yes, the Jackson Roy Kirk is here.
Wow, we traded Maranya for Jackson.
He is hoping that Betty will show up with Jambo, of course. But I think Jambo is out shoveling or something. By the way, how's Kentucky? You got snow yet? You got floods.
Yeah, we got depending on where you are in the state, we got a little bit. Supposed to get a little bit more tonight. We had a little burst Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're talking about floods. You're talking about the ones in Detroit, where
I saw that, but no, we had flooding in Kentucky that killed about 15 people.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Detroit is nuts. So if you look at the videos that people are uploading to TikTok and stuff, and it's just like the cars are frozen in a frozen block of ice, pretty much up to the windows. It's all water. It's frozen solid, like a skating rink. I guess no one went to work that day.
Well, I'm wondering if that's real or AI.
Or a crime went down.
And no one is suffering like a comic book curator. He's really suffering down there.
I can tell you this, though. Michigan, the northern states, we do have basements, so those basements are flooded, and those houses probably have no power. That's cold.
By the way, in about 4 days, we're going to go from -10 to 60 degrees.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I went to having no snow to having a bunch of snow and then having no snow thrower because mine broke.
And hello, Stug 138. I hope I am pronouncing that right. Be sure to correct me. Hello, Apollo.
Hello.
Here is the Jackson again.
Don't act like you don't know, Jackson.
Paulo, are we going to him for the weather or are we going to him for the sports report?
For the sports report.
Your little headset, Rose Ramsey of that.
So, Paulo, do you see where they're playing kickball in Kansas City tonight at like 4 degrees?
Goodness, yeah.
We do that in soccer all the time.
4 degrees?
Yeah. Why?
Really?
How do you think they play soccer in Finland?
Well, maybe they're used to it there.
Indoors?
Yeah. That's insane.
No, indoors it's futsal. It's something different.
See that Jackson Roy Kirk still doesn't have internet after 6 weeks, but he still pays the bill, though.
Yeah.
And Shannon's joined us. A few other people have joined us up at the top.
I feel like when Jackson shows up, we're paying the bill.
Oh, he's shoveling something.
I would imagine some of that flooding was a lot closer to Shannon, obviously, because I'm at the very top of the state.
Jeez.
Could be. Hello, Time Travel Comics.
Leo, thank you for the Dave Stevens video. That was a lot of fun to watch.
And Leo, your good friend Captain will hopefully be here shortly.
We didn't have flooding, but we had an earthquake 2 days ago during lunchtime.
What did it shake?
Yeah, about
were people frightened, or was it like it's just another Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah, it was. Earthquake.
And you're like you're just holding your coffee and just trying to drink it.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. It was only 4.7.
Apparently, I get them up here, but we don't notice them. That's how quiet they are. Earthquakes.
On the other side of my state, they say we're going to have a big one of these days. It's called the Cape Girardeau Fault or something like that. The New Madrid Fault.
It sounds like an old TV show from like the 60s, Cape Girardeau.
But they predicted it would blast off around 1993, and it never has yet. So
I mean, look at Mount St. Helens. They didn't know that was going to go. And it
But
went.
if it does, though, will it be singing Moritmo? And I feel sorry for anybody that gets that reference.
I'm too young. Explain it to me.
He was a one-hit wonder right about the same time that the 10 minutes that the United States embraced Ricky Martin. He had a song called it was Gerardo, and he looked like typical Hispanic looking heartthrob, and at the time when everybody had like the greasy hair bit, and then his one hit was Mo Reet Mo.
Was
It was
Gerardo-
I think it was Rico Suave. That was
yeah,
that was
yeah. I remember that.
Okay, that was him.
Really?
Yeah.
And welcome to the Crazy Hungarian. And it looks like Eric, try not to be sad, but Jackson's going to have to step out for a while. So there we go. I know it.
Here come the waterworks.
You got to give him the Elon Musk a lot of love salute.
How about if I give him the Stone Cold salute instead?
Now they're all doing their best. They're trying. All right. I'll start and show a few things. That's what some people have come to.
I guess
I
not.
don't think it works that way.
I decided to remove myself. So
that's what everybody came to see.
Let's see.
So we'll start off a little Iron Man and Submariner.
Ooh.
There.
Sauce.
And did I show this the last time?
It's been so long, I can't remember.
Okay. Well, you'll notice
it could have been last week and we wouldn't remember.
Notice they list the author as Jules Verne.
Ooh.
But there's the problem. It's H.G. Wells. So it's H.G. Wells on the inside, but that cover there,
So did H.G. Wells sue Jules Verne then?
No. In baseball, they would consider that an error card, probably. But... So here's some Marvel superheroes. Phantom Eagle.
Never heard of him. Wow.
Little Spike and Tyke.
That's cool.
And Bugs Bunny's helping himself to a piece of cake.
A quadruple decker. That's awesome.
Here's a crossover, Captain America and the Defenders.
With Hellcat. And then that's not the thing, that's something else.
Who's that?
I was wondering who that orange
Gargoyle.
was. It's Gargoyle. I thought it was a thing at first, then I saw the wings.
There's a good Western comic for you. And I don't know. I should probably check with Metarog and see if he's heard of this.
Don't worry, Missy Mars. You can claim these. Let's do it. Just treat it like Triple C's. We'll just claim a books, and then the graphic will sell it to you.
So I guess if you collect stamps, you can get these toys. And every page there's a comic story going on, but every page you fill up the bottom of the page if you want that particular prize.
Wow. On the wagon.
Let's see. I have another Tom and Jerry.
Floating heads, Breen. I know you're going to argue with me. Those don't count. Are those in Mylar bags?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, they're so really crinkly.
They're called My Light because they're 2 millimeter.
Yeah. No, I like them. They really make the comp pop.
And Fritzy Ritzy. Or Fritzy Ritz.
I'm Surprised we haven't got a Beetle Bailey movie at all.
If you ever get your hands on these, even though they're Golden Age, they fit inside Silver Age. Same with Tip Top. I don't know why. They were already just cutting them that short back then.
Wow.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie are ready for that camp out.
Oh, the raccoon is cool.
And Buster Brown.
Wow. That's old.
In fact, this KGBX, that's a radio station here in my town. It's Springfield, Missouri. But apparently this guy was real famous on the NBC back in the day. So I don't know.
Say Joe or John Madden.
It's boom, pow. Here's that Tip Top, and it's in a Silver Age. I was wanting to show this to Jambo, so if he shows up, I may pull it back out. And one more, we'll do a Gabby Hayes.
Very cool.
Okay. All right. What did I miss in the chat? Good to see. I think it's right about here. Yeah. Okay. Rico's well. Yeah, there we go. Now you see the captain. I'm here to get the. Oh well. Don't tell that to poor captain. Hello, Aaron. How you doing? We're all saying goodbye to Jackson Roy Kurt. I'm pulling out. What am I doing? What am I? Oh, does he knock himself off the show?
Breen, it's a beautiful thing when everybody says goodbye to Jackson.
It is.
Oh. Yes, I saw that, Aaron. I'm glad you like them. You claim the spike. Wrong show. Yeah, those spike and tyke are a little hard to come by. They don't show up very often. S&H green stamps. Okay. Why, thank you, Mars. Thank you, Curator. The Gabby Hayes. I got another one later, Ranger. Buster Brown. Yeah, I don't remember going to our Buster Brown. I probably did as a kid. Okay. Who would like to show something now?
I'll go.
All right, Eric.
Since it's not an official, fossil show, I'm not contractually obligated
That's
to
right.
go last, and I can't follow Jambo because he's not here. Well, I'll tell you guys up front. Micah wins this round because mine aren't going to be close. So here's some random stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, my brother found himself hospitalized for the better part of a week, and which I had to cover first in his store for about 2 weeks. So I just brought comics in to read, and these are books that I read while I was giving Phil my full effort.
Ooh, nice.
What if Rick Jones had become the Hulk? H for Hero. There's Secrets of Sinister House. And Venkman, this next one should look familiar.
Nice.
Yep, Dalton's Castle. And here's Strange Adventures reprint.
That's a reprint. I have that one.
Yeah, it reprints old Strange Adventures.
Oh, I see.
Or Old Mystery into Space.
Gotcha.
Superboy. Whenever I see those, I've got a bunch of them. I go, and I don't want to read this. And I'd read it. I go, this was really fun. There's little Gil Kane and Frank Giacomo. Oh, or however it is he does that. Oh, Superman 396.
Oh, you sold that from Peggy. I was wondering. So we're copyright infringement on the channel.
Well, if Higgy has a problem with it, he can show up and say something. There's a 100. Well, actually, they were probably down to their 80-page giant of Jimmy Olsen. Getting close to, as Rob would say, making inroads on having all the 80-page giants. There's I think Unexpected 180.
Well, that is the unexpected.
There's Wanted, which reprints Golden Age stories. Mostly. Except for the Flash story, which was early Silver Age. There's a Weird Western Tales featuring Jonah Hex.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wherever you want to send it.
It's, Witching Hour number 18.
Oh, cool.
There's Wonder Woman 284. Here's a World's Finest Comics towards the end of the run. There's Archie's Madhouse.
Nice.
And mixing a little. I actually got a little culture, so I read a Classics Illustrated.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Isn't that cover awesome?
It is.
Starting to lock this monster.
That's one of my favorite Jules Verne stories.
There's issue 51 of Dragon Wheels.
Oh yeah, racing cars. That's not the noise and off he makes.
Well, then go ahead then.
I can't do a four-cylinder engine doing 10,000 RPM.
I thought it
Nobody can.
Probably sound more like rattle, rattle, thunderclap, or boom, boom, boom. That's old jingle. Fighting Marines. Ghostly Haunts. And
Nice.
arguably the silliest name for a character in comic book history.
Iron Jaw.
Well,
Somebody
it would
was
be
watching
worse.
He-Man or watching
That predates He-Man.
Before.
No, that was Trapjaw.
Yeah.
Here's Movie Love.
Whoa.
Submarine Attack.
Oh no.
Cool.
See if Steve were here, he'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Here's Walt Disney Comics and Stories 223, I believe.
Could be. I don't remember the number. Oh, hello. My daughter's out there. Hello.
It's the second stream I've been on in 2 days where someone's daughter showed up.
Hello, Graphics Daughter. Girls Love. girls' romances. There's glamorous romances.
You think the chewing gum would be in the girls' romance books?
And we finish off with young romance. Looks like
Peter Parker.
Ed. What was his name? Ed Burns. It was kooky.
Guy in the green
from 77 Sunset Strip. What was?
Oh, for goodness sakes!
I'd look it up, but I don't. It's not in our archive anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. No Gabby Hayes, but still very cool round. I set the bar high, apparently.
I don't think I have any Gabby Hayes. Yeah, he's fine, Aaron. He's back to full-time Krabby. So that's how I know he's all right.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ed Burns. Okay.
Thank you,
Very
Michael.
nice. Okay. I guess RDV.
Alrighty then. A lot of these are just like dollar books I came across in the last week or so. Some of you, if you guys watch Geeky Publish it, you've seen them before. So, always fun though. Early 2000s, they started putting these out. Little throwback issues.
Nice.
Have not got a chance to read them yet, but I love the covers on them.
I think you'll like them.
Yeah, I do too.
It just seems funny. He's throwing a bomb at a kid. Really?
Well, it's funny. Well, Martian Manhunter was the backup feature in House of Mystery.
Oh, okay.
When Dial H for Hero became the main feature. If you don't see the price on there, these look absolutely like Silver Age books.
They are, yeah.
Hello, Christina.
And then you see the stupid UPC on there. Which really ruins it.
Hello, Higgy.
Oh, there he is there. We'll owe you $10 in copyright infringement, Higgy.
I ain't paying.
So all those trends you started on the channel, you just took them from other people.
In case you're wondering, Higgy, somebody used a catchphrase or something. Oh, nice Batman family.
So, and
cool.
The little Hawkman in there for Higgy Pop. Let's zoom in. There he goes.
Necessary zoom.
Necessary zoom, yes. And I got these about a couple weeks ago. So.
Oh, nice.
So, Higgy, you going to make it on?
If he doesn't, I got the Hawkman covered.
It's that giant-sized
cool.
Spider-Man and Governor of Kung Fu.
You got yes, Governor of Kung Fu. It's spelled weird.
Yeah.
Higgy's at the airport right now trying to shut down the DEI hirings and stuff. So.
I hope you're not getting on a plane.
Well, you can just wait a few minutes and they'll crash into him.
Don't worry. If you go to Canada, at least you'll survive, but you'll be upset.
Oh, he's coming back. Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to collect all of them. I'm just missing number 4, which I believe. Which one was it? Is it the Punisher?
Punisher, and it's in real good shape. It's expensive, but I found one for I think $18 that was in fine condition. So.
And honestly, that's what I go for. This here, $10. I don't need to pay a lot of money just for a comic book. unless I'm trying to collect, Fantastic Four or X-Men, But even then, I'm the guy who just wants to read.
The giant-sized Fantastic Four happened when Medusa was part of the team.
Yeah, the one where they go back to the Roaring Twenties. I love that story.
I forget Red Wolf was in Tigra.
Most men do. Didn't see Tigra. Got some million model.
Millie the model.
Oh, I'll show you a Millie later.
And then we got some romance.
Whoa, you sure do. Wow.
How is she the ugly sister? Because she's got white hair?
That's me crying because I don't have this issue.
Oh, I thought you crying because you miss Clint.
Clint, I love you.
And then
Sorry.
we'll end it right here
Oh.
for
75.
we'll end here on a time for love.
Oh, man.
At least I've got that one.
Yep. I was gonna pull my Iron Man books I got because I was gonna bring you with the other one, at least 2 of them tonight, but I decided not to.
That would make you
great.
officially a fossil.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's Iron Man versus Iron Man, and the one before that. So I don't want to bring you though. That's just like become cliche now. I consider it breeding when Breen does it to other people, not when we do it to Breen. All right, now look at French comic books with Apollo.
No, I'm actually going for American comics and one of the greatest American writers of all time. Yes,
Oh.
Harlan Ellison.
Hey.
Yeah, so this is an adaptation that Ellison himself did of his 1975 novel Phoenix Without Ashes, and it's one of those stuck inside of space arc stories.
Graphics a little disappointing. He's expecting George Bell.
No, but we have Alan Robinson.
Nice. How much was delivery for that for you guys for international?
Oh, I bought this new.
But new?
We have comic shops here.
Well, I didn't know if you had to go online.
But if something's $1, it costs $1.15 here.
Okay.
Another Harlan Ellison. This is at DC original graphic novel 7 Against Chaos, with art by Paul Chadwick of Concrete. So this one has space lizards, but it's got some pretty interesting art. Let me find something here with the space lizards. Space lizard. This was a fun one. I think it was Allison wanted to do something that looked like superheroes, but it's still a science fiction story. Now, there was a time that DC had something cool called Elseworlds, which sometimes made for some good reading. Like Legend of the Hawkman.
Damn, they should bring back their
And I like these because they were prestige formats, so you could put them on a shelf, but they weren't as expensive as a trade paperback.
Yeah, they started doing their Elseworlds in trades now under DC.
What language is that one?
Oh, it's the US edition. It was never published anywhere else. Actually, this one.
Oh.
Okay.
And so this is issue number 1. Issue number 2. And issue number 3. Another Elseworld. So JLA Act of God. It's one of the where all of the superheroes in the DC universe lose their superpowers. It's probably the best Dave Ross art I have ever seen, because his work at Marvel in the 90s was definitely not as good. Issue number 2. Let me see if I can show some inside art. Here's an annoying paper boy yelling Shazam, and nothing happens.
Poor Billy.
And issue number 3, where Batman trains a bunch of depowered guys to function without powers.
You can tell it's Batman. Look how long those freaking ears are. Is that what I'm looking at?
No. This is Martian Manhunter.
Okay, I saw the two things on the right. I thought that was Batman.
No, Batman's over here.
Okay. Well, I don't know how old this is. You get those Kelly covers. Kelly Jones is like they're like 12 feet.
Green Lantern, 1001 Emerald Knights. It's the
Nice.
Green Lantern myth superimposed on the 1001 Knights. The art's pretty good.
I'd probably get into that. It had a little John Carter of Mars look to it.
The art looks pretty good. It doesn't look like anything that DC was publishing at the time. So this was written by Terry Laban, who was a regular at Vertigo at the time, and the artist is called Rebecca Guay. So I haven't seen anything else by her. Here's Kilowog as a genie.
Wow.
Yeah, so this one's actually pretty fun. It's a shame that it never that it's not something that a lot of people took notice of when it came out. So if you ever come across this in the dollar bin or something, because originally it was a $7 prestige format, but give it a try because it's a fun read.
Is Sinestro the villain in that one?
Kind of.
It's like I think of like it's pretty much they're doing like the Hawkman series, Golden Age.
Superman Speeding Bullets by J.M. DeMatteis and Eduardo Barreto.
Very underrated artist.
Yep.
So why is Batman on the cover?
Because Superman and Batman are the same person. The Waynes find Kal-El's rocket instead of having a kid. And finally, an indie comic, Captain Clockwork, collecting all of the short stories starring the completely unknown Captain Clockwork.
If Superman became Batman in Gotham, would Gotham be like crime-free within one day?
Probably not. The writer artist on this one is Glenn Whitmore, so probably not very well known. But this is kind of old, so this came out in 2006. All right, I've got some other stuff, so if we can have a second round, I'll show that.
Okay. Well, that was all pretty cool. All right, yeah. And just in case Spinner wants, I'll put that link back in the chat. So, or anybody wants to join us, all we ask is you be polite. So, let's see. Time travel was the last one there. Okay. I'll make some lines for myself. Okay. All right. So, let me guess. You want some Millie? All right.
Yeah, vanilla.
Some Millie.
Oh. So myself.
Now we're talking.
Floating heads.
I love how they say queen size issue.
Yeah. The Millies were queen sized annuals.
The new ones are king size. Nice.
This is the happy face variant.
From the post reboot era.
Nice.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
One very generous rabbit for them. There you go. Wow.
So there's Elvis, if you look closely, and Peter and Gordon.
That is very cool.
Be very, very quiet.
That's cool. I didn't realize they had a kid.
Eric, I'll need some help pronouncing this title. If you could help me out there.
Oh, that would be Governor of Kung Fu.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Here's the friendly Casper, number 7. And I'm being joined by Captain Strangelife. Hello there.
Hey, how you guys doing?
How's it going, Hans?
All right, Mr. Breen. What we got there?
Little Peter Parker.
nice.
Nice.
That guy is gonna be in a new movie or Good Captain America. Sam Wilson.
I heard that was pretty bad.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews, but honestly, I have no inclined to see any of the new Marvel movies. I'd rather watch the original Captain Americas with the frisbee shield.
Yeah, those movies lately that have been coming out of Marvel are not that good at all.
No, I think live action superheroes peaked with the 1991 Flash TV series.
Of course
Not
it did.
bad. The original Flash series
Everyone's
was actually
favorite.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of Debbie
love the
Hayes,
fact they kept the whole thing. He has to eat food. You know,
Notice you need to
Good.
steady your aim by putting your gun on your shoe.
yeah, that's gonna go well.
I feel like every Western's got a character like that. It's required. Nice.
Yeah, I think I'd rather watch My Little Pony cartoons at home.
Oh, here goes Roy Rogers. Nice. 52 pages for 10 cents.
What a bargain.
Probably missing 12 pages.
How many pages were ads for other books?
It's all comic. See?
Oh, nice.
Except for those 2 text pages that you had to have for second class posting.
That's from cover to cover, 52 pages.
Now, these butterflies.
What?
That brings up a question, Micah. When you're reading these old comics, do you read the text stories?
No.
I don't either.
I will read a pulp. I'll read a whole pulp, but
Yeah.
not just one little text story.
I try, but my mind starts wandering by the second paragraph.
Nobody's actually ever read those text stories.
They could have secret nuclear codes.
DC Spinner comment, Breen.
All right.
Yeah, basic filler. That's all they are.
No.
Paulo?
In 1953, Marvel started reprinting old text stories because there was no point in creating new ones.
You know, 1953 is only 1 year removed from a momentous event.
And speaking of the king of 1952, when he's done drinking, we're going to go to him. Hello, Garage Geek.
Hey,
Oh. What's
You get a
going
phone
on?
call?
No, I'm trying to turn this off. I got a text message from Garage Geek. Oh, am I up?
Yeah, that was the text.
Oh.
Hey, you're up.
Yes.
I gotta find my baseball bat.
hey, I can see you on TV.
Well, I got a couple of newer.
You don't say, Comic Curator 68. I did not know that.
2023. I got Clara Cohen, virgin cover of Red Sonja, number
Nice.
2. She is, the wife of, well, they're married now, wife of Lucio Perillo, a great Italian artist.
So one of the things I liked about Comic Crips videos was the way he pronounced that. Put a lot of emphasis in there.
He's on, what's that other,
Rumble.
Rumble, yeah. No, wait a minute. What did I say this was? Did I think this
Captain,
was,
they want to know if your wife's doing okay.
oh, she's, yeah. I got her bed set up in the living room, and she's got non-weight bearing on her left leg because she had that broken knee. Her knee broke. She's got a plate in there, so she's just slowly starting to get better, though. What is this? What did I say? This is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, didn't I say that?
Yeah.
You said Red Sonja.
You said Red
Oh,
Sonja.
I said Red Sonja. That's what I'm getting her confused with her. This is Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Number 1, 2023. Nice. Got 2 copies of that. I think she's a great illustrator. I don't know.
Used to have a hamburger or something.
Yeah. Here's Night Terrors with Harley Quinn. That's also by Clara Cohen.
Wow.
I love these covers without anything on them.
It looks like time was totally.
Time does.
And I think this is.
Hello, Jacob.
I think this was Poison Ivy number 9. Another great cover by Clara Cohen. So I just got these in a little while ago. I think she might be at the convention here in Chicago this year, so I picked these up to get these signed if she's going to be there. Then I got Tales of the Unexpected, not Tales of the Unexpected, but it's got a weird number here, S23.
Yeah, it's the Super DC Giant series.
Yeah. Super DC Giant. Yeah, you have, every time I come on, all my everything's backwards the way I see it.
Oh, go into your. There's a
you're fine. You're fine on our end.
Yeah, but I was saying for him, go into your settings, StreamYard, little gear. It says settings, and you should look down the bottom. It says mirror my camera. Make sure that's not checked.
Yeah, but when I upload my own videos, it doesn't have that. I don't have the mirror image, but I will check that though.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is I think Bob Brown cover.
Yeah, I don't understand why they have that setting in there because I prefer just being a normal setting for cameras.
I think I'm gonna check that out because that irritates me, man.
I have to set mine every time I log in now.
Oh, really?
Yep. Didn't have to for years, but
that's unbelievable, man.
Maybe the default mode, if you're not signed in for StreamYard, is just they have that checked, and that's why.
Who knows?
Take a look at this. Leo gave me this. This is I guess an IW reprint of. They called it Area Number 1.
Yep.
I don't know where that. It's a facsimile and it's a reprint, IDW reprint. But it's not Erie number 1 because this is Erie number 1.
Could be a different number.
Did 2 different companies produce that?
No, and it's not even. Actually, this is the cover from Strange Worlds number 6.
So I guess they just decided to decide.
This is a Wally Wood cover. So I don't know what they were trying to pull there, but they were trying to pull something.
I guess a homage to it.
And they got away with it.
Yep.
Swiping. But yeah, that's what I got there. So anyway, that's all what I got right now. I'll show something else later on. I'm gonna go into my settings and see if I can't fix this.
Okay.
It should be easy. You just click right on the settings, and it's right at the bottom. It'll give you says mirror my camera. Make sure that's unchecked.
Go in. Wait a minute. The
on StreamYard.
At the bottom of your screen, it's the third word.
Yeah, right down here. Well,
yeah.
What the hell?
And then if you look at the bottom where the window pops up,
I can do it right here. I didn't know that. All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Let me exit for a moment.
All right. We'll go to Eric or somebody.
Didn't you do it? Did you do a second round, Micah?
Yes, yeah. I showed more Gabby Hayes.
That's right. Wow, short-term memory. Wish I had one.
You said last week? Could remember.
All right. Well, this round's going to be newer, but not new.
That's what he says now. It shows the same books.
X-Men 217.
Nice.
A series that I wish I could have picked up the whole set for $1 a piece. I wish I had now.
Oh wow!
I do
Bringing
have
Captain back in real quick. So.
a handful.
All right. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, those popped up at my shop too for like $1.
Yeah, snap them up. They're really, really good.
Who's the creative team on them?
Like this one's Gerard. I get 3 square meals a day and lights out at 9 Jones. But Eduardo Barreto that we mentioned before, he did some of the early ones.
So it's rotating teams.
Yeah, but it's consistently good. A series that no one remembers. It's a staple of dollar bins, but it's excellent.
I just saw the one that has Superman on the cover.
Roger Stern wrote the first half of the run, then Len Straczynski took over, or Straczewski. But really didn't miss a beat. It has what I wish comics had now. Supporting casts and subplots, all the things that made reading comics in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s fun.
90s.
Well, that's what this series is. Mostly 90s. Here's Wonder Woman.
To all the ships at sea, here's Trusty.
Hey, Trusty.
Trusty, it's good to see you. I'm gonna have a drink in your honor. Wonder Woman 93. The old Roy Thomas 4-issue miniseries that he did for First called Alter Ego.
Oh.
Infinity cover.
There's an issue of Crossroads, which was a really neat idea that First had.
Cody Rhodes.
To team up all of their characters. But since they exist in different times and places, they use Cynosure to bring them together to interact. Here's the adaptation of Forbidden Planet.
Nice. Danger, Will Robinson.
Have you read that one, Eric?
Yes.
Did it kind of really follow pretty good, or?
Yes, it did.
Cool.
There's certain things that they omitted, but they even put in the one where the one guy makes Robbie make all the booze for him. But I don't think they went back and showed what happened to him. It didn't end well for that guy. Not to spoil a 69-year-old movie, but
right.
Issue 1 of Fright Night.
Nice. Yeah, they recently brought that back with horrible art.
And here's issue 15. Well, the art's nothing to write home about in this series either, but
so far the covers look better than the interior on the ones that are out today.
The first couple of issues was the movie.
Yeah.
Here's Ghost number 6.
Nice series.
Well,
That was a great series. I love that series.
Here's number 27. There's issue 2 of the Honey West meets the Cat.
Good night.
What?
Those were good TV series back in the 60s.
Well,
here's an issue of Johnny Quest from the old Kamiko run.
Yep.
There's the character that evolved into Mike Hammer.
Nice.
Danger. There were two runs of that series.
I just picked up a couple today.
This reprints old pre-code stuff. Public Enemies.
Pretty good.
color or black and white?
Black and white. All those Eternity and these like small like these are in black and white too. These reprints of Spicy Tales.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I got for this round.
Nice.
Okay. All right. RDV, you got something?
Yeah, I got some stuff. Like I said, you guys probably don't remember if I've showed these because I don't remember either.
Hello,
Sounds like
Batman.
me.
It's-
Happens
well,
to me all the time.
I'm on here very rarely, so I put my books away. I'm like, I'll go through these, and I'm like, I know I've come across them, I just don't know where I've showed them.
That was a
Damn
great
it!
story, too.
The tear ducts had just dried up. Thank you, Michael.
All supernatural thrillers.
Yep. Yeah.
That's when Marvel still had some great series there on
Yep.
the Supernatural series.
That's a Punisher
Oh yeah, Jigsaw.
with the Porsche. All right, and it gets to some of these from last week. Get these. So I just love the covers on these. I have no idea what the stories are. Never read them, but I think Breen, you said some of these are these are just reprints.
Yeah, that obviously reprints issue 4, and I think maybe 5.
Yeah.
And then probably just something tossed in at the end.
Spider-Man Hulk.
Great cover.
I guess.
I am contractually obligated to say that that's the best Thanos story.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm more inclined. I'll say this in bias. If I see Spider-Man's on the book, even if I don't care if the character, I'll check it out because I want to read Spider-Man story. So
I would say don't hold off on that until you get Avengers Annual 7, or you will be fairly lost.
I saw there's an issue of Darkhawk for 50 cents, and I was just like, oh, I want to get it. It's like a Spider-Man on the cover, but I'm like, is he in there for like a cameo, or is he in there for like the story?
He's in there for the story. It's
Yeah.
Third issues of comics was usually when they brought in Spider-Man, just to hedge their bets.
Yep. So, Breen, I know you've probably seen this one before too. Got this a while back, last year.
Yep.
Sinister Captain Skull.
Yep.
Great.
Go-Go checks. Gotta love all those Go-Go check covers.
That is a really cool story. That's the last Korvac story before the Korvac saga in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to show this because you were
It's
looking
also
for.
the first Korvac story.
Remember, Graphy, you were looking for a Dynamite cover.
What'd you say, Paulo?
It's the first Korvac story ever, actually.
Well, he was in a Defenders annual,
Yeah,
or
but
Defenders Giant Size prior to that.
I got these are from today, so
yeah.
I guess my
Yeah.
fossil now. I'm gonna start showing these off.
I've been breed.
The great thing is that I got number 2, or actually that's number 3. Sorry. Here's number 2, and number 1.
I had to order number 4 off of my comic shop. I couldn't find it anywhere.
I found one. And I'm always like, oh, I wonder if they have the rest of them. And of course they do. They're scattered through like 16 long boxes.
Are those the originals?
Yeah, these are the original ones.
Because they look smaller than the ones I got out today.
These are, yeah, the original.
Don't they look a little smaller than what's out?
Yeah. Through First Comics. So I haven't. If somebody trimmed them, I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just. Well, yeah, I was at the eye doctor, at the ophthalmologist yesterday, and they put all these eye drops in my eyes. I still can't see straight.
Blaming the eye drops.
Oh man! Poking that light, those lasers into my eyes and everything, and
Nice, Batman.
50 cents.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if it's all like if it's falling apart, but I haven't opened it up yet. But it's 50 cents in there.
Unbelievable. 4 bits for a cool cover like that.
These are all my 50 cents pulls.
You got those recently?
Yeah, today.
Oh, man. I can't even find any dealers in Chicago with 50-cent bins anymore. Everything's $1 minimum or $2.
Yep, I'm up in Wisconsin, so I mean, just we got a couple of them. I got a lot of long boxes that are $1, and then they get a bunch of 50-cent ones. Problem with the 50 centers, they're all Valiant books that I want. So unless you're looking for Solar of the Atom.
Well, I can tell you this: any Valiant you pull out of the 50-cent bin is better than what you just held up.
Really? You don't? I bought it for the cover, dude. That's it.
Well, I figured as much.
It got some Todd Knock art. So, slowly building my collection of these, Breen. Then,
It's hard to tell the first series from the second. So,
oh yeah, they blend in as far as like they're the exact same format.
wow.
Yeah, was that? I can't even see is that the 17?
Yep, 17. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. This was
First crossover between
Yep.
Daredevil.
22 for the condition it's in.
That's not bad for that.
Oh, that's a good price.
Wasn't Spider-Man 16 the first crossover?
Yeah, 16.
Yes.
He was wearing the yellow and brown costume.
Yes.
Yep. And then here's 27.
Now that one is just a cameo.
Yep. That's okay though. I loved it. I love the cover.
They used to put
That's one of
Spider-Man
my
on
favorites.
everything.
So
They put Spider-Man on every comic book that they tried to sell because Spider-Man sells,
heck yeah. I said I almost picked up a Darkhawk book because I had Spider-Man on it. So that is it for today's haul. I'll let someone else go next.
Okay.
Yeah. I got like a whole short box if you need me to go through.
All right. Who would like to go next?
Well, still got some stuff here, so
Paulo's going. All right.
let's go for more
Oh,
Elseworlds.
how's the weather over there in Portugal?
Much better than where you're at.
Looks like you got a sweater on, so you must be cold.
No, this is a tracksuit. Okay, so JLA Earth 2, bringing back the
Crime Syndicate.
The Crime Syndicate of Earth 3, but there was no multiverse at this time, so it goes Earth 2, and of course some great Frank Quitely art, which a lot of people hate for no reason whatsoever because they have no taste.
That's telling them.
Superman Red Sun, considered one of the best Elseworlds ever. It's not, but it's pretty good. Baby Kal-El Lens in the Soviet Union. And become Super Comrade.
I always love that cover. That's
This one, which actually looks like poster art from the Soviet era.
yeah.
It looks like poster art from the Nazi era, too. They had the same kind of art. Well, I don't know. Communism is fascism to me. Same thing.
They're all evil.
Another JLA Elseworlds, Age of Wonder. So the story set in the Victorian Age in the US. So they're pretty much all science adventurers, and they go for the military type costumes. This was a 2-issue miniseries. Another one where the superheroes don't operate openly. This was written by Howard Chaykin. The Secret Society of Superheroes. Which is kind of funny. They operate in secret, but they have costumes anyway. And number 2. the best thing about these were that they were 48 pages, but then they were 2 or 3 issue miniseries. So you got some you got a lot of reading for low price. JLA the Nail. I bought this one as the full trade paperback. So this is it has the 3 issues inside.
Those were the days.
Yeah, but then I bought the sequel as a prestige format. So Another Nail, which is the one where they have the new gods in the whole of the Green Lantern Corps.
Both of those I thought were really good.
Yeah. And issue number.
The window is open.
Yeah. And finally, a foreign book, the Portuguese edition of the Mr. Punch graphic novel by a writer who has been banned for liking to touch.
Been banned for what?
It's Neil Gaiman.
Bad touch.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, and he denies everything. Yes.
Yeah. So in European size, Dave McKean's art, very impressive.
I hope DC cancels Sandman now. Get rid of that.
And we are done.
All right. Very good stuff. Well, Captain, you want to go again? Or?
Again? I don't
Sure.
really have too much. I kind of came down here on a impromptu kind of thing here, but here's something that I don't even have. Oh, my goodness. It's better shape than I thought. Battlefield by Atlas, pre-Marvel Atlas comic. This is number 3, and I think it's number 3.
Thick book.
No, it's pretty bad shape, actually. Yeah, that's number 3. With a cover, I think the cover's by Sal Brodsky. Look at that. These nice heads in the back. Oh, now I can see it right. You were right, RDB.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but sometimes the settings will do that. Breen has problems with his computer all the time. It resets.
It's still good plus or better.
Yeah, but look at this, man. Nice.
Oh yeah, it's loose.
Yeah.
Look how brown it is too.
Yeah.
Just keep it in the bag. Let's look at the
Paul
cover.
Brodsky. He later on became Marvel's production manager.
Oh, I thought
Production manager.
the Emil Bronsky, that's his brother, right? The Abomination.
Neil? I don't know. Let's see what this is. This is number 2 from 1952, the year I was born.
Oh,
I got to take it out of the Mylar. I love the Mylar. It presents the comic in high definition. But the glare is just a killer.
52, which is in better condition. The book for you.
Is this the one that from number 2 from 1952 with Russ Heath on the cover?
Look at the coloring and the shading. That's awesome. The explosion in the background. That is really cool.
Now, I think this has, if I'm not mistaken, the famous atrocity. The atrocity story. That's what makes this book valuable.
that's a great cover. I have a great uncle that was in Korea, and he described how he and a Korean were chasing each other around a tank. And of course, he finally got the guy.
Yep.
Wow. This atrocity story by Reinman. I think his name was Reinman. Paul Reinman.
Paul Reinman did a lot of war stories and westerns at Atlas. And when they started buying art again after the '57 implosion, Reinman was one of the guys on the back
he's
pages
one of
of
the-
the monster books.
All these guys, little known, but they were doing some great stuff back then.
I knew that too, Paulo. I googled it.
Yeah, I got Battlefield. That was number 2. I think this is number 3. This is a Sal Brodsky cover.
Yeah, usually at Marvel at the time, if it wasn't drawn by Joe Manili, it was either Saul Brodsky and Carl Burgos or Saul
Yeah.
Brodsky and Christopher Rule.
Those were the guys. Those were the guys.
But there are quite a few Russ Heath covers on the war books
Yeah.
around 55, 56.
So this is a Russ Heath cover. Of course, he's famous. It's ironic because he's more famous for doing all the paintings for the Roman war soldiers and the Revolutionary War soldiers that you see in the comic books.
And for getting ripped off by Roy Lichtenstein.
Yeah. Did I ever show this? Look at this. Maggots, number 2. Magazine. I think it was put out by Hamilton.
Andrew Hamilton?
Yeah, Hamilton Comics. Bruce Hamilton. He tried to get into the magazine business. He put out several other, 2 or 3 other titles as well. And they never made it beyond, the 4th issue. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the 1975 Martin Goodman attempt at recreating the Atlas line. But that's all I got right now.
Okay. I guess I could show a few more. RDV may like some of these. It's
I'll give me more if you send them my way.
Yeah.
Is that your wife? She looks like that.
Millie, short for Mildred.
No, it's her Millicent.
That's the skipper from Gilligan's Island.
That was after the island. Couldn't eat anymore. Wow.
Oh, I do have some more comics. I didn't know. Oh, okay, I could show some more stuff.
Here the Sarge went to Vietnam.
Nice.
Isn't that when they first updated him? Because he was always in World War II, and I think they first
They did a little bit of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think, before that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but issue number 100 was set in the then present day. Because it's a Howling Commandos reunion when they're already S.H.I.E.L.D. agents.
Baron Strucker. Wow, is he ripped?
Hey, time travel's here. Michael Taylor, thank you. Hey, comic book curator, 68.
Wow.
Thumbs up to support those born in 1952. All right. Those are all cool. And still affordable to try to complete the entire run,
Well, I love the fact that the higher up number is just reprints, so the first ones are hard to find.
Every now and then it kind of doubled up.
Yep.
You couldn't totally write them off because every now and then they put out a new story.
Yeah. But I mean, it was like it's nice because like some of these early single digit ones are expensive. Jeez. Captain Flint. The guy's got a little golf hat. Bottom. First one. And which one of these do they or actually sorry, that was a Nick Fury. That's right. I forgot that, yeah. Oh, these are Nick Fury, yeah. So he hasn't lost his eye yet.
No, it's like 25 or 27 or something like that.
Is it from a cat?
No, they actually had stories back then.
Micah, you got the first issue, Sergeant Fury?
No, number 5 was my oldest.
Yeah, I always get these confused with Sergeant Rock. I'm like, because they have almost kind of similar covers. So the Punisher.
Wo ist Bernd Strucker? I want to see Bernd Strucker.
Yeah, that looks like the Punisher more than Fury.
He probably modeled the Punisher after Nick Fury.
Wouldn't be surprised.
That issue got reprinted twice in
Wow.
that series down the road.
Must have been a popular issue.
Oh,
Or someone messed up and put the wrong one in there.
So here you go. This is what you're wanting.
So what was you got shot? Or
He got injured somehow.
yeah,
And
that's the, or, yeah.
he decided to stay put. He could go back to the States and get it taken care of, but he knew there was a war to fight, so that's gonna cost him his eye in the future. Now he continues to go on, but eventually that eye is going to give him trouble.
Well, thank goodness the movie gave it a real origin.
right? You got lemon juice in there.
There's Strucker.
That is Strucker, mein hero.
All right, just a couple more. You guys have seen all these before.
I haven't. These are all.
I haven't. I never saw these.
And even if we have, they're cool covers.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing them again. It's a Silver Age, man. Who doesn't want
How
to
often do you see someone showing off, Sergeant Fury books?
I just thought about something.
That's Dick Ayers, not Gil Kane. But it looks a little Kane, so.
Well, no Gil Kane alarm. Though.
No.
Dang it.
Well, it wouldn't be right to set the alarm off with Maranya not being here to enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Besides, I don't think I ever have any Gil Kanes. At least not on hand.
I can't get into the chat no matter what I do. I sign in, I still can't get into the chat. Ooh,
Keeping you?
good girl cover a little bit.
I'll jump ahead.
Holy smokes, you got a long run here, son. But that is a cool cover. I love the colors in there.
And here's a Baron Strucker.
Aha, mein hero comes back.
All right.
I like all those macho muscles, and their uniforms half ripped off, I think I can see a little bit clearly now.
Curator's very helpful.
What are we doing? Who's going next? Oh,
Breen, you got
Yeah.
more?
I'm out.
You're
We
out.
ran out of books.
Yeah.
We ran out of
I
books.
got more books. So
I got a few more I got here. What's that one? Captain, sir. I can't read it, man. What does it say?
says he's cheating on you. He's only here for Graphic Man.
It says, live long and prosper.
Man,
Or stick around to haunt, like Breen will do. That's what it says.
I was bringing my wife some dinner. I was still in my house clothes, my house pants. When I got to her in the living room, my pants fell down, and I said, "You got to take this. My pants are coming down." And just as I give her the plate, my pants went falling down.
So you hammeled.
I don't know why I'm telling you this. I just thought about it again, and it was just funny, you know. They're house clothes, and they're very loose, and
Well, I'm glad you didn't trip and spill the hot food on her.
yeah, I could have tripped and fallen, you know. And she's laughing at me, you know. I was mad because, you know, I was kind of walking like, you know.
Yeah, kind of like shimmying a little bit.
Yeah, shimmy. Oh man!
Time to get suspenders.
I got
So, Artie,
I didn't wear them.
Artie, you said you had some more.
I got some more. I could show off.
I've been calling him R and RD for short, you know, because we go way back. You know.
Wait, I already heard our. All right. There's some more Daredevil with Spider-Man
Nice.
and Submariner sauce on there.
He's got no wings on his feet.
Yeah, that's why I like him with no wings. Actually, though, they're on there.
Are they? I told you I can't see shite.
Yeah,
Submariner, I think number 33, which is the origin of the wings, how he got them.
Yep.
Nice.
So, like I said, I'm a sucker. Every time I see Silver Age Batgirl on the cover,
Oh yeah.
I can pick it up. It's another $1 book. Cyborg.
He
Bugs
can't
and
eat dessert before dinner.
Cyborg.
Yep. All right, and I always pick this up. I probably have like 20 of these copies. I love this little crossover.
Take it to the grave.
Yep. Some Kurt Busiek Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Not too crazy about Wonder Man on here. I miss the green. You know,
They kind of use the black and red costume to create the Ionic look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that the original Wonder Man costume
like
didn't
that
even
color.
last a year,
No,
and Venkman and I still miss it.
Now the George Perez one that nobody liked to draw, and that was the best one.
We talking about the one that looked like he raided Captain Ultra's closet?
Exactly. Squadron Supreme.
Anybody try to raid my closet, they get lost.
Probably find a lot of cool stuff in there too.
Oh, maybe some naughty stuff.
Triathlon, a hero that everyone loves.
Yeah, Curator likes the costume that he wears to the Regal Beagle.
Yeah. Some Christmas shoes.
Oh, the Christmas Archies.
Yeah.
They're always
Floating heads.
Yep.
Those are always fun reads. I love those Archie comics. Just read those stories and relax and just enjoy them. That's all. No brainers. Ooh, caramba.
Yep. Yeah, just random dollar issues I come across.
$1 a piece.
Yep.
Man.
Eddie's been featured kissing Archie on at least 3 of those so far.
I know. There we go. Let me get into those Defenders. Number 78. Or
The original lineup.
Yep. And then we're going to some Iron Man collections. Well, why not? Marina's on here. She can watch a replay. So. We got a $2 one.
What? $100 book?
How?
How's that possible? I know that There's a Veronica one that's about $100-$200.
This is one trees on the surfboard or no diving board, I think it is, or something like
Yeah,
that.
the one on the diving board. That's
Yeah.
an expensive book. I have the original. And I got about 3 facsimiles, but I can't see why it's so much money. I don't know.
Because like pen up cover, I guess.
Yeah, I know, but I mean it's
Yeah.
kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It's like I said, it's funny to find these like in $1 or $2,
Yeah.
And some of my
Maybe I got to move up there to Wisconsin. My sister-in-law lives up there.
Yeah. I happen to live right next to 2 different comic book stores, so I can always well, this one's got it for that. Can you match?
She lives near Madison, not far in the suburb of Madison.
Madison's there's got a comic book store up there / arcade, and then there's quite a few different comic book stores kind of peppered around that area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm near Milwaukee, so
again.
I know, right? Well, while we were busy, I had to go to Kentucky and I had to get some.
Yeah. Old versus the new.
Yep. Hey, these are
Hello, Jay.
You got a little tiger in there.
These do look familiar.
Yeah. This next one should look familiar because we just read this on the channel. Never really got into collecting Iron Man, but I'm starting with the Silver Centurion armor. I'm just gonna try these out for a while and see if I like them.
I thought they were fun.
Yeah, they look fun. I mean, you throw in the West Coast Avengers guys in there too, guest starring.
Yeah.
That's always fun too.
Is that series from the 80s right there?
I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Late 80s. Yeah.
This one is 85.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, those were a great time.
All right, then we got 205 with the giant MODOK.
Fabulous.
The fabulous MODOK? I don't know that. All right, and 206 with Goliath.
What's he gonna do with that little bow and arrow? What's Hawkeye gonna do with that thing?
He has an EMP on that bow and arrow, and then Iron Man will be totally useless.
All right, and then last one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go up and get those again and read them.
Like I said, I try not to spend too much money on books. Like if I get a lot of books, I'll try to get them under $10 if I can, $5 even really, because I've been collecting the Jonah Hex books, the first run, and those are like pricey, $8, $12, $4. And then I always love it. He'll have like this. Well, this one's $7. This one's $3. I'll take the $3 one.
Yeah.
I don't care if it drops a little quality. It looks exactly the same, So I'm a reader, not a collector of mint stuff.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I love to read the old books, and I sometimes I just don't care if they're lower grade or not.
I mean,
I can
They go,
afford
what? You can't tell a 5.2 from a 5.6? No.
No, I need Captain Frugal for that. No, but I mean, like it's especially like Hans, you were collecting them as they came out, So, especially the Fantasy Four stuff.
Yeah,
it's just gotta blow your mind, like how expensive these books or some of these are now. It's like they weren't.
Well,
yeah.
I sold my collection a couple of times, but then I, restarted again. But
what do you mean? Yeah, like it just the how the price goes up and goes down just to try and recollect those books.
Yeah,
Like you paid what next to nothing originally when you got them the first time.
it's really hard to collect the old books right now
And
because
it's
of the,
kind of where I'm in. Like, if it's in a dollar bin, I'll grab it. If it's in a trade format, I'll grab the trade so I can read it. Because like otherwise, I'm spending a lot of money just to put a run together so I can read.
yeah. Well, that's a good thing about having the trades and the omnibuses.
I
And
couldn't imagine having like you guys growing up and then there's no trades yet.
this is Down Man number 40. This is a Reed Crandall cover.
Nice.
Good girl art. Giant spiders. I love giant spiders and
Short
webbing.
dress.
So probably the best
Well,
remembered artist of all time.
Reed Crandall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's not a giant spider. They're just tiny people.
Yeah, Jay, one of your book 3,294 is not going to be anywhere near mint.
Jay is here. I know Jackson was looking for him earlier. One of Jackson left though.
I think this needs a nice pressing. Just a cover by L.B. Cole.
Oh man, Blue Bolt.
Wow.
Oh, from 1952, the year I was born.
I thought that was a rumor.
But look at this. It's a really nice book, except it's got that damn crease. You see that? Can you see the crease?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little puffiness. Yeah.
I gotta try to get that out of there, but I have a press, but I have no. I bought it and I got no place to set it up. It shows you the level of my insanity. L.B. Cole, what a great artist he was too. Let me just stick this right back in there now. What else I got here? Terrors of the Jungle. This is I can't even read my own writing. Oh, it's from 1952, the year I was born, number 18.
Hey, how about that?
It's another L.B. Cole. Just wonderful, wonderful stuff. I'm glad I was able to buy these when I did. It's just absolutely insane right now. You can't buy anything under $400 or $500. Strange Mysteries number 12. You know, I was trying to figure out who did this cover, and I was talking to Horror Mike, and he thinks it could have been Robert Webb. Webb was somebody that did a lot of the horror covers for these companies at that time. But I have no idea, really.
I almost wonder if once the movies go away, will the price drop on these books?
And there's a Blue Bolt number 117. Oh, it's from 1952.
Anything happened that year?
Yeah, so the year I was born.
Are these in your 1952 box?
No, I just pulled these out, out of the. Was it this box?
It's a rumor that box might be from 1952.
Well,
No.
when he pulls out his birth certificate, we'll know it's the 52 box.
I don't have a 52 box. Holy shit! I honestly, I'm not making this up, man. This is another one from 1952, number 6, Strange Worlds. Oh, I already showed you this. What am I talking about? The Wally Wood.
Yeah.
Well, earlier in the show was a long time ago.
I don't remember it.
Especially for me, I can't remember what I did a few minutes ago. I don't
It
even
was an hour ago.
All right, well, that's all I got, unless you want to see my Tupperware collection.
I'm just looking at all the masks and everything around.
Did they make that in 52?
No, that was in 1972.
Oh,
I got some weird covers over here I could show you. This is a pretty bizarre covers here.
while you're sorting those, you were asked a question. I'll try to find it for you. Oh, yeah. They want to know, did you pick up ASM 14 off the newsstand?
14? You mean 15? Amazing Fantasy? Or what are you
14 would be the one with the Hulk and Green Goblin, I believe.
Yeah, in 1952.
No.
What are you talking
That
about?
would have been
Yeah,
63 or
Amazing
4.
Spider-Man. Not.
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man #1?
14.
Oh, yeah, that was all right.
Green Goblin and the Hulk were on that.
Right, exactly. And the Circus of Fear or whatever it was called.
Enforcers.
Yeah, the Enforcers. Yes, that was my first book that I picked off the rack. That was a non-Harvey comic. And that got me started with more serious collecting. And I still have it. I got it. I can't go back there now, but I think I might have showed it before. I'm pretty sure I have. It's got a little crease down the middle that I had a. Oh man, it's another story I don't want to tell right now. I put the crease in it.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to hide it from these girls that were coming, because they make funny reading the comic books and stuff like that. So, but otherwise, it's in pretty good shape.
So it's probably
I got it. I got
worth
my
more than those
original.
girls now.
What's that?
It's probably worth more than those girls now.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. I got a three. Look at these three weird covers.
All right.
Tales of the Unexpected.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That's kind of I don't know. I don't want to say it.
That art could be Dick Dillon, but
Here. Now that one is a real.
Spinnerack would know.
Now that doesn't look like a phallic symbol. I don't know what does. Yeah, this is a Dick Dillon cover, and it's funny because it looks like a Dick Dillon cover.
We gotta have you back on the readings.
Here's another Dick Dillon cover. Jesus. It's the first appearance of the Green Glob. Did you know that? This is the first appearance of the Green Glob. This is a very important book, man. Very, very sought after. All right, that's it. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't.
Anybody have anything else?
Unless you want to see my Jonah Hex collection.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them, so.
Yeah, he has a whole box for that.
I have like a short box, man.
That's it. By a remarkable coincidence, Hans has a short box of Dick comics.
Jeez.
Oh well. Leave it to the fossils.
Alrighty. So, some of these are still in the original bags. I got a chance to replace them. So I don't like these oversized bags like these. Some bigger boards. But
yeah, I do. You know why? I like to have a little bit of space on the sides for air, and I don't like to seal them completely shut because you're asking your comics to stew in their own juices, especially the newsprint books.
I treat them like the Dead Sea Scrolls, no oxygen whatsoever.
That horse ain't gonna make it.
Yep, number 4. Been filling them in, as like I started off with just a couple books, and I went to my shop and they had them for, it said like this one was $12 because it's a Bernie Wrightson cover. I guess that's why it's more pricey. So I've gone to both my shops. I've cleared out all the Jonah Hex stuff. So I'm just waiting for them to get more stuff. And I don't want to deal with eBay.
They're pretty stable once they're in the box, even if you have oversized board. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
they're not going nowhere.
I've been getting they have these newer bags. They're 1 mil, but they're thicker bags. They're the modern size. So, and they fit perfectly fine in there. I just don't want to buy Silver Age boards and Silver Age bags. I like having just one of, I can just grab a bag and I have to sit out the floor around with that. This is one of my favorite covers of the series. Yeah, I'll just think about it.
Hey, does anybody else know if there is another Mylar company besides Proline and eGerber? Because both those companies are in Canada, and if tariffs are coming, those are going to become very expensive.
Tariffs are not all around. They're on specific products.
Well,
the ones that Trump had put on Canada, I think he lifted them. So, yeah, we had some creators online who were saying, "Oh my gosh, it's it'd be really expensive. You won't be able to print the comic books." And like another one's like Dan Durgan's like, "Well, God forbid you start printing them in America."
Yeah, really.
It's like
now the big problem was General Motors don't want to build cars in Detroit. They like building cars in Canada, and Mexico, especially Mexico. General Motors builds more cars in Mexico than any other American manufacturer.
I'd rather have cars made with
change.
I want cars made with American steel. I don't want steel that bends.
That's a funny thing. Trump put a tariff on European steel. Even before tariffs, European steel is already more expensive than American steel. The reason why the American industry prefers European steel is because your steel sucks. Really.
See that? Beer was 5 cents, and it was a quarter for whiskey.
Yep. Well, they got to get better steel.
We got Scalp Hunter. He's back. Yeah, I just love all these covers. I got a few more to collect, and so I have a straight run. I'm gonna start reading them all. Yeah. And we got and this issue is Chihano. Or Chijano. Yeah.
You got the issue where he's being tied to 4 stakes and it looks like he's being quartered?
I don't think I have that one. If you haven't seen it yet, I don't think I have it. It's probably one of the more expensive ones.
Oh yeah, I think I have that one too. Good girl art.
Yep. I like how they draw the glass and the angle.
Yeah.
It's on a Dutch angle too, of him getting tossed out of a window.
I always thought that Western comics were some of the hardest comics to draw for an artist, especially the stagecoaches and horses.
Yeah.
Is that the those are the Ghostbuster cars behind you.
Oh yeah. Well, this is the new movie. And that's from the cartoon series.
I got one from the original movie. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, the one up here is a plastic one I can build if I want to. That's from the movie. I just never I kept it in the box. I never.
Oh, I didn't mean the one all the way on top. I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
Some plastic model.
Yep, plastic one. Yep. got that back when I used to have an actual hobby store. The closest we have to anything a hobby store is Hobby Lobby. So, and they're kind of limited.
Yeah.
But we had a hobby store, but the guy, his children didn't want to take over the store, and he was retiring, so they closed up.
Uh,
The Tomito version, love this.
there he goes.
Then we have the Target one. Another one of those touch angles books.
Yeah.
I love this one. This is one number 77 where he's got the Gatling gun. This looks like something you'd see with Rob Liefeld or something like their 90s comics. Or Arnold Schwarzenegger, the 50 cal. Here. Yep. Jackson's taking off again.
Oh, what's that? A homage to Iron Man?
I don't know. I mean, I
It looks like it.
80. It's from 1984. I'm not sure. What was Demon in the Bottle? When was that, Breen? Was that
Late 70s.
late 70s?
What issue was that? 122 or something?
128.
128.
Yeah. So
Demon in the Bottle.
and the final issue I have. This one. So quite a stack, man. I'm just Jonah Hex books. But honestly, you can't find them in trades, and if you find them in trades, they're printed in black and white for some reason.
Ah,
I would rather have them in color like they originally were. I mean, the only thing I'm doing different than that is The Walking Dead was originally printed in black and white. They've been releasing it in a deluxe format, color. So, which I've already read it in there, but I'm black and white. But I've never collected the individual issues, so I'm just been clicking up the color version, and I'm noticing a lot of stuff I did not see before because it is blended in. So that's why I prefer books in color versus black and white, unless it's meant to be black and white and it's perfectly drawn that way. Because sometimes it doesn't look right.
maybe it's in black and white because of the black and white Western television shows. It kind of reminds you of that.
But I mean, like,
brings out a lot of the great art, though.
I think it was probably cheaper. They just DC price cheaped out. It's essential. So
anything to make it cheaper, but that also makes them get more money.
Remember, DC's the company doesn't. They start a volume and then they don't give you the second one, and they just do. Hey, this is their fourth reprint. This is this year's reprint of that volume.
You're not lying.
No. I think our friend Bob Batts is still looking for a volume 2 of one of those Batman books. Like they got the first one, but they never released the second one in the collection.
I just want the second half of the Doom Patrol series.
I'll get it before you do.
I'd love for Epic to make another Master of Kung Fu, but it's just the first couple, and they stopped.
Yeah, right now they lost the rights again.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll never get another Master Kung Fu. You'll only get Governor Kung Fu's now.
I wonder if Marvel could make any money off of movies. They might, make a lousy Epic.
Hey, I'm in the same boat. I want their Archie Sonic the Hedgehog books in trades. I found them online, but I mean, I would love to have it in a oversized either a compendium or a omnibus. But I'll never get that because Archie lost the rights. Those are never gonna reprint those. But
I think at this stage, it might be easier to farm out trade paperback production to other publishers, like what Fantagraphics is doing with the Atlas era collections, because those publishers would have a vested interest in the success of specific product lines, so they will put an effort into it instead of Marvel, who the past is not there is only there to mine for the movies, because if they can use something that cost $500 to make back in the day and turn it into $500 million, they will. But if they mine something that costs $500 back then to make 5,000, they won't.
Yep. There's a lot of books that are in limbo because of the rights issues, and that sucks. So unless you can find the book,
just if they feel they won't make enough money out of it, they won't even bother. Too much work for too little profit.
Yep. I mean, they're shipping it to Canada, so they're getting cheaper, aren't they? So what are they complaining about? They're not printing it here in the United States.
For example, the Epic collection when they did Marvel 2-in-1 starring the Thing, when they got to the Doc Savage issue, they had to skip it because they don't have Doc Savage. So,
yeah, of course.
Let me ask Grok when Doc Savage goes into the public domain.
Well,
they'll have the same thing in Volume 5 because he teams up with Rom.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure by then they'll have lost the rights to Rom again.
Oh yeah.
You can ask Doc. He's on Saturday mornings on Aficionados. He'll let you know when it goes in the public. No.
Okay. I got so much stuff to go through here. I don't know where to begin.
Start with one side and just work on that side. That's it. Choose one side.
You don't know where to put anything. That's the problem.
Okay, 4 more years and Doc Savage is in the public domain.
Oh.
Which version, though?
Only for the Man of Bronze.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, we're approaching the top of the hour, and we'll probably step aside and let everybody get back to what they're doing. I have family over here now because they all decided to be snowed in over here, which is great. But
well, you're only saying that because they might be watching.
Oh, they're not. They're not.
The daughter was earlier.
Yeah.
Before we go, anybody in the audience that has not checked out our cover rankings over on I Love Comics, they're a lot of fun. Tonight, I believe we're doing the Kingpin, right?
Yep. At 10:30 Eastern.
I was a boy. And they said, check us out if you got the time. I said, you'll have fun.
Yeah, he throws in some modern books covers in there too sometimes because we're just judging the cover art. We're not judging the story. But yeah, we did Mr. Sinister yesterday, and you could tell they changed his personality. They made him more of a wimp in the newer stuff on the covers. Yeah, he went from being scary to being like emotional.
Okay, easy.
All right, I'll see you guys next year for the next get together.
For the next reunion. Yeah.
Away.
There's Curious Joe. Nice to see you.
Where's George?
We thank everybody that showed up, and hopefully we'll figure out what happened to Jambo. Hopefully he's not stuck on the side of a road.
Hope that.
Fun show. Thank you, guys. And with that, we will say goodnight. And too bad Jax is not here to put that wonderful icon in the chat, which is a pulled plug, which is a fun favorite for us. So here's that. And good night. And
right, guys.
Bye.